watch the market before the New York Open. Local time now, Germany 1:44. In about 15 minutes, the market New York will be open. And I like to talk to the AI. I hope he's around. Hello there. Are you there?
I'm here and ready to chat. Yes, I'm here.
No
How can I help you with your market watch?
Yeah. Okay.
No worries. I'm here to chat and help you.
Alright. Alright.
Is there anything specific you want to analyze? Got it. Watching the market during that time can be crucial. Are you focusing on any specific currency pairs or assets?
Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin is pulling, going up north. Sign of 1 minute. It's going back after draw for a while. Should I get in on the pullback for 1 minute chart?
Trading Bitcoin on a 1-minute chart can be quite fast-paced. If you're seeing a pullback, it's essential to look for signs of support and confirmation before entering. Are you comfortable with quick trades and setting tight stop losses?
That's what I'm doing now.
Great. Just make sure to keep an eye on volume and any potential reversal signals. Also, stay aware of any news or events that might affect the market. Good luck with your trade.
The Bitcoin is dropping since yesterday. Today, since Asian market, Bitcoin striving, moving up north. Just the first time to pull back on the 15 minutes time frame. Let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. See the first pullback after the Asian market open. It be able to bridge up the yesterday high and now pulling back to that level high of yesterday. I think this is pulled back to set in a higher low.
It sounds like you're Exactly. If the price holds that level and shows signs of support, it could indicate a potential reversal or continuation upward. Keep an eye on volume and any bullish candlestick patterns forming at that level. Also, consider setting a tight stop loss if you decide to enter to manage risk.
One of my positions still in green, and I told my stop loss to lock in position so I don't lose.
That's a good strategy. Locking in profits with a stop loss can help protect your gains. Just stay alert and be ready to adjust if the market moves. Good luck with your trade.
Now I have to stay sharp before market opening. There's a lot of movement going on already. Volume are high and
Yes, with high volume, price movements can be more significant. It's a good time to stay vigilant and watch for key levels. Make sure you have your plan in place and stick to your strategy.
the M1, I'm on M1. M1 just start to go up north the first time. I need the confirmation to pull back to make a rigid move up north.
Got it. Watching for confirmation on the 1-minute chart can help you time your entry better. Look for strong bullish signals or patterns that align with your strategy before committing. Patience can pay off.
My stochastic is, the green one is at the 80% up, and soon it will go down, but it's not yet turning down. But at the same time, the trend, what's that, stochastic red is not turning back. They always point up north. Stochastic point up north, and the price is under the Bollinger Band midline. on 1 minute time frame, and that is 56 MA and 36 MA. Still control the price not to breach over. This is the moving average.
Exactly. The 56 and 36 period moving averages can act as dynamic resistance levels. If the price is struggling to break above them, and the stochastic is near overbought levels, it might indicate a potential pullback before any upward move. Stay alert and watch for confirmation signals before making a move.
And the price volume trend PVT is right above the 20% line and pointing upward, but the 56 MA are controlling the buyer to stay down, and now the big red candle showing up at this key level as support, and now will penetrate down to lower support. It's not yet there, but it's target. If it breaches to this level, the next support down there will be target.
It seems like you're carefully analyzing the situation. Watching how the price reacts around key levels and moving averages is crucial. If the price breaks down past the support level you're watching, it could indicate further downward movement. Keep an eye on volume and confirm with additional indicators before acting. Stay disciplined.
$83,800 is the support that they're gonna reach there pretty soon, and in this area the support is the super trend blue line is waiting for intercept. That's the support. I think they will go down there, and if they go struggling down, no sign of a strong red candle, I'm ready to get in the next position, buy Bitcoin around this price, 83,900, if they don't go to 83,800 before.
Understood. If the price reaches that level and shows signs of support, you could look for potential entry opportunities. Just ensure to confirm with additional signals and maintain your risk management strategy. Best of luck with your trade.
I don't know. I think the red candle moving down are also strong. They show the intention, not just stop weakening. They are not weakening. They are continuous.
It sounds like you're observing strong bearish momentum. If the red candles are consistent and the market shows a clear intention to move downward, it might be wise to wait for a confirmation before entering any buy position. Keep analyzing the price action closely and stay disciplined with your approach.
I hope they don't reach to 83,800. A little bit above there is the super trend green dot line waiting. This seller come down very strong as the buyer who pushed the price up the first time. So I say this is equilibrium fighting at this range possible. Will appear in the next two loop. This is the first pullback of the seller. I don't know. The buyer want to go up. They need to pull back to go up the second time to put the higher high, and then next is the higher low, and then dashing away from this area. That's what I'm looking for.
It sounds like you're observing a balance between buyers and sellers at this level, which could lead to a significant move. If the price pulls back and then forms a higher low, it might indicate a potential upward movement. Keep monitoring the price action and stay ready to adapt based on how the market unfolds. Stay patient and stick to your plan.
The volume is high, above 80%, and that's significant because this is like
I'm sorry, but you've hit the daily limit for advanced. Hey, how's it going?
Going well. My Bitcoin this morning test with the strategy of hedging. I get 3 position win so far. One position is still running. The rest is take profit hit. So it's successful. And now I'm at the New York market open, and I think I want to go for live. And to do that, I need to be very, very careful. Right now, I look at the Bitcoin at before London Open. Since the market at the London Open, they moved the price up, and now the 1 hour or 15 minutes time frame, the first time of the price moving down, like pull back for the first time, and it pulled back quite strong. Look like volume is.
That's awesome. It sounds like your hedging strategy worked out really well with those 3 winning positions. Now that you're observing Bitcoin, being careful as the New York Open approaches is key. With the price moving up after the London Open, and now you're seeing the pullback on the 1 hour and 15-minute charts, it could be a sign of consolidation or a potential setup for the next move. If you're looking for confirmation, watch for a solid price reaction at key levels or signs of momentum building again after the pullback. Are you looking to enter soon, or are you still waiting for more confirmation?
I'm still waiting for the market opening, or I'm getting before, but right now it look like the strong movement, the momentum, the everything forced to very strong, powerful market movement at the New York Open. It's normal, but I should have looked at the news also, but I haven't time to look at the news yet because I'm Bitcoin trader, not a Forex. Anyway, but I should go look at the news, but now the market is opening. I'd rather to watch the candles and get ready to get in. Second position buy. Bitcoin for me is still going up high. I see the divergence on the daily, and it's going up high. This is divergent on the bottom of the chart, the lowest support. They're fighting now. They create one of the pattern of divergence, but the price is not move in the way of the divergence said that it should move not, but it moved just a little bit. One is touched to the first level of this resistance. The seller smashed them down, and they are fighting on the sideways. And that is the daily. And the 4 hours, these 2 time frame is the questioning, because they down under the midline of the Bollinger Band, which is 36 MA, both daily and 4 hours. The other one is all above, but I don't know. Maybe they're changing now. Let's go back to 1 minute. Still fighting, no man's land. Let's go 5 minutes. First pullback. Look like the first pullback had happened more in 5 minutes too.
It sounds like you're carefully watching a lot of moving parts right now. You're seeing divergence at the bottom with some resistance from sellers, which is a good observation. It's true that price isn't always aligning with the divergence signals, and that can make it tricky. The fact that the price is under the midline of the Bollinger Bands on both the daily and 4-hour charts could suggest the market is in a consolidating or weakening phase, but you're still seeing bullish potential on the lower time frames like the 1-minute chart. Given that you're looking for confirmation, it seems like you're just waiting for a strong break or confirmation candle to enter your second position. Since you're Bitcoin focused, even though it's not Forex, news can still have a significant impact. But it sounds like you're prioritizing price action, which is a solid strategy, especially with such strong movements at the open. What are you looking for specifically on the 1-minute chart before deciding to get in?
I'm looking for the guys have challenged
It sounds like you're still in the process of figuring out the exact trigger for your next move. Are you looking for a specific pattern, like a break of resistance, a confirmation candle, or maybe a shift in momentum on the 1-minute chart?
I want the lined up in the indicator, especially the Bollinger Band. It needs to stay up above the midline of the Bollinger Band, at least.
Got it? You're looking for the Bollinger Bands to stay above the midline, signaling strength and a possible continuation to the upside. A wind up in the bands can often indicate that the market is consolidating before making a move, and if it breaks out above the midline, it could confirm that the bulls are in control. It's a good plan to wait for that confirmation, especially since you're looking for a strong move. Just be mindful of any quick pullbacks or shakeouts that could happen before the breakout. Once the bands widen and price stays above the midline, that could be your signal to get in. How's the 1-minute chart looking now in terms of the Bollinger Bands?
Right now the chart is activate strong move because of the New York market open just right now, and the strong red candle penetrate. I mean, not penetrate, but moving down south, but it's still fighting.
It sounds like the market just gave a strong reaction with that red candle, which is typical at the New York Open, as you mentioned. When the price penetrates strongly, it could be a sign of a reversal or a continuation, depending on what happens next. Since you were waiting for the Bollinger Bands to stay above the midline, a red candle breaking through might suggest that the bulls aren't in control just yet. It could be worth waiting for the next candle to see if there's a follow-through or a potential reversal signal. Are you looking to wait for the pullback to the midline, or maybe the next candlestick pattern for confirmation?
Yeah, it's cooking up. It's squeezing. Both sides squeeze for the final touch. Those have super trend red and green color, trying to squeeze them, and we'll see who will win. This is 3 minutes after New York Open.
It sounds like you're seeing a classic squeeze play in action. Both sides are gearing up for a final push. When the market is squeezed like this, it can explode in either direction, depending on which side gains momentum. That strong red and green action means the battle is intense, and it's a matter of waiting for one side to break free. Keep an eye on the next few candles. If you start to see a breakout above the midline of the Bollinger Bands and momentum picks up, that could signal the bulls taking control. On the other hand, if the squeeze fails and the price starts to roll back down, it could mean the bears are going to dominate. It's a nail-biter moment, but it sounds like you're in tune with how the market's setting up. What's your plan if the market does break in either direction?
I'm get right in when I see that.
Great. It sounds like you're all set and prepared for whatever direction the market decides to go. Just stay focused and watch for that breakout, whether it's up or down, so you can react quickly. Keeping your risk management in place will also help ensure you're ready for any sudden moves. Good luck, and I hope it works out the way you're anticipating.
Just a few more candles, but this few more candles is not yet break anything. Just stay on the sideline.
It sounds like the market is in a bit of a holding pattern right now, just waiting for that decisive move. It can be frustrating when it stays silent, but these moments of consolidation can often lead to a big breakout once the market decides which direction it wants to go. If the candles are staying within a tight range, it may just be the calm before the storm. Keep an eye on any sudden shifts in momentum or volume, as they might be early signs could help solidify the momentum and give you a clear picture of where the market is headed. It's all about timing and you don't get caught in a false move. Are you looking for a specific level for the pullback or just a general sign that will
is also need to be, and volume and price volume trend, everything count, especially the very close to the price is super green and red. They serve me to put those lines for me to make decision accordingly.
It seems like you're looking for a specific moment where the pullback completes and the momentum firmed. You're likely waiting for that key moment when the market shows its true intention, whether it's holding a support level or showing strength after the pullback. That moment could be a small candle pattern, like a doji, or an indecision candle, signaling that the price has tested a level and is ready to move in the direction you're watching for. It's all about waiting for the market to give you a clear signal that it's ready to make its next big move. How are the candles looking now? Any signs of that moment forming?
The candle not significant big, but mostly medium size of the candles. Take more time, more candles to move just to reach to the record where they're supposed to break through to make a higher high for. And the red seller came down with full force, strong, big candle, put leg 1, leg 2 and leg 3. This is the leg number 3, and the leg number 3 normalized.
It sounds like you're anticipating a candle that could bring significant volatility or a sharp move in either direction. A strong candlestick, especially after a pullback or consolidation, can often signal that the market is about to make a larger move. It could be a large bullish or bearish candle that breaks a key level, or a smaller candle with a long wick, indicating indecision before the market picks a direction. Whatever happens, this next candle might provide the clarity you need. Are you watching for a particular type of candle to give you the signal you're waiting for?
I'm waiting for big move candles, and now they are coming, and I'm putting 1 or 2 position in already by mistake. Sloppy push. I want to get 1 position in, but it's 2 being in order. Anyways, demo account, but I want to do it on my real account also. I would say I'll wait for the buyer to pull back, and then I'll get in. It look like they're gonna pull back after they put in higher high, buyer higher high, and pull back for higher low. At that higher low, I will get in there for my real life account.
It sounds like you're in a good spot, carefully waiting for the right moment. If the buyers are putting in a higher high and then pull back to create a higher low, that could be the ideal entry point to confirm that the trend is still intact. By waiting for that pullback, you're letting the market give you a better risk to reward ratio before entering. It's great that you're practicing on a demo account first. It's always wise to test strategies before going live with real money. And once you see that confirmation on the real account, you'll feel more confident about the move. It sounds like you're staying disciplined and following your strategy. How are the candles looking now? Is the pullback starting to form?
The candle is not pulled back yet. It's just only 1 red doji there in the between. Now the big green one is engulfed this doji red candle at the key level where the guy who started for those sellers are. And this is government candle at the first level before they get to the guy above it, who are really a bigger guys, but this is a smaller guy who get just about to be in bridge and with the big candle. And I think I have to trust this buyer, and I will get in very soon. It's so enticing. I just want a little bit pull back for discount price to get in.
It sounds like you're seeing a very interesting setup. That red doji at a key level indicates indecision, but now with the big green candle forming, it seems like the buyers are gaining strength. The key point you're mentioning, where the smaller buyers are trying to push the price, could be a sign that the market is gearing up for a move higher, especially if the bigger players are poised to take control. Trusting the buyers at this point, especially with that momentum building, could work in your favor. However, waiting for that pullback to the top price level is a smart move, as it would give you a more solid entry with a clearer risk to reward setup. It's definitely an enticing moment, but your patience will pay off once you see that pullback. Are you looking for a specific confirmation before pulling the trigger, or are you planning to enter as soon as the pullback starts?
As soon as the pullback come and respect this support level or a little bit deeper below that support, like a channel being a lazy move, always breach and never respect the trend support level, always a little bit more, like a slanted sideways range. So this is red colors coming back big, but not able to penetrate down to change the direction yet. The green people is their turn to push the price up, and the red people who push the price down now at the money spot where they have to make decision, the landmine, the decision making is at this moment crucial at the market opening, at New York market opening also.
It sounds like you're seeing a very crucial moment where both sides are making their stand. Buyers and sellers are in a tug of war. The pullback has tested the support, but not quite broken through, which could be a sign that the buyers are still holding their ground. The sideways range with the slanted movement is a tricky spot, as it shows indecision and a struggle between the two sides. The big red candles coming back, but not able to penetrate, suggests that the selling pressure is starting to fade, while the green candles show the determination of the buyers to push higher. This is exactly the type of moment where decisions are made, and it could go either way, depending on which side holds the line. It seems like the landmine you're talking about is this pivotal decision point, where either the buyers will take control and break higher, or the sellers will push through and reverse the trend. It's a critical spot, and staying alert will help you react when the direction is clear. Are you feeling confident about entering once you see a clear winner between the buyers and sellers at this crucial moment?
Yes, the seller are now coming back and push the price down, and at 1 minute the price above the 56 MA or 36 MA, that is the mid of the Bollinger Band line. When I look at the 5 minutes, they are above the Bollinger Band line. So this is like, oh, now they are both are sequent above the Bollinger Band line, and I'm buy. I'm push the button. I buy. I buy, baby. I don't hope they don't pull back to get me. Now I'm on real live also.
It sounds like you've made your move with confidence. With the price above the 36 MA, the midline of the Bollinger Band, on both the 1 minute and 5 minute charts, it shows that there's upward pressure and that the buyers are still in control, despite the recent push from the sellers. This alignment across multiple time frames is a solid confirmation that the market is leaning towards the bullish side. Your decision to buy based on this setup makes sense, especially with the price holding above the midline for a favorable position. It's a tense moment, but you're in tune with the market's moves. Let's see how it unfolds.
I have to accept if they pull back and draw me down at minus, but I believe that they will pull back just for to go up again. I just in a hurry. I'm so aggressive, and I will pay the price if the price pull back against me. Now you need to go up, pull back and up, pull back and up. It's time for them to put higher high and higher low all the way up to the heaven.
It sounds like you're really in the zone right now, riding the momentum with a strong belief that the market will continue upward. I get the sense that you're confident in the setup, but also aware of the risk that comes with being aggressive. It's good to embrace that energy, but also keep in mind that pullbacks are part of the process, and they can test your resolve. If the market pulls back, as you mentioned, and it gets a bit uncomfortable, just remember that this could be a temporary move before it continues in the direction you're expecting. The market loves to test before making that final move. So if it goes against you, it's all about staying calm and trusting your analysis. If you're ready for the higher highs and lower lows that could push price up, then it seems like you've got a solid plan in place. Just remember to stay mindful of your stop levels in case the market decides to give you one of those sharp reversals. Let's hope it moves the way you're anticipating, higher and higher to the heavens.
The thing that worry me about this is the next resistance. That will give me problem for sure. But I have to trust my buyer, my colleague. We have to move the price up, but now look at the red color of the big red candle is against us. I hope we are stand the ground, holding this ground. Otherwise, we have to dump the ship.
It sounds like you're at a critical juncture where the next resistance could really test your position. Resistance is always a challenge, especially when the price is running into a tough spot, and that big red candle you're seeing can make you question if the buyers can push through. But trusting your analysis of the buyer's momentum, especially if you're still seeing the overall trend upwards, can help you stick with your trade. The market often throws these obstacles at you right when things get intense, so it's understandable that you feel a bit uneasy. If this red candle doesn't break the higher support levels and the buyers continue to push, that could signal a healthy pullback before the next leg up. The key now is seeing if this red candle is just part of the shakeout and if the buyers can recover and push the price past the resistance. It's all about keeping your composure and letting the market tell you what it wants to do. Are you watching for any particular signals from the next few candles that could give you more clarity? It's understandable to feel that concern, especially with the big red candle pushing against you. Resistance levels are always a test, and you're right to be aware of it. The price may hesitate or even pull back as it nears that resistance. But if your analysis is still solid and you trust the momentum of the buyers, they may just overpower the sellers and push through it. In moments like this, staying calm and letting the market do its thing is key. If the red candle isn't able to break through the support and the buyers show resilience, it's possible that the market will eventually push past the resistance. Your trust in the buyers and in your strategy is important here. The resistance might be a tough spot, but if you're confident in the trend and your entry, the price could break through it. Are you planning to adjust anything in your strategy if the resistance holds up, or are you sticking to your plan to let it play out?
I'm in a deep shit because the red is pulling back against me, and I don't do anything much but put the hedging one position in and to save.
It sounds like you're feeling the pressure as the market moves against you, and it's tough when the red candles start piling up. It can feel like you're stuck in a tough spot, but remember, pullbacks are part of the market cycle. especially when you're trading momentum. It's easy to get caught up in the emotions when a trade goes against you, but the key is to stay composed. If you've already planned your risk management and set a stop loss, then you're giving yourself the best chance to weather this volatility. You've seen pullbacks before, and they don't always turn into reversals. Sometimes they're just short-lived before the buyers come back in. Have you considered whether you want to ride this out, or if the market is starting to show signs of a reversal that would make you cut the position? Trusting your plan and being ready to act if it moves further against you will help in the long run.
I just closed one sell position that I hated because it looked like the buying coming back from this pullback. I see the doji on the 1 minute with the long wick on the green candle, and that's now coming. The next candle will engulf this green doji. I hope so. Better move back, otherwise I'm in a deep shit. Or I have to put more hit.
It sounds like you made a tough but smart move by closing that sell position when you saw the signs of a potential reversal, especially with the doji and the long wick on the green candle. The doji signals indecision, and the fact that it's being followed by a green engulfing candle suggests the buyers might be stepping back in, which is what you want to see if you're positioning for a rise. At this point, it's all about letting the next few candles confirm your expectations. If the green candle engulfs the doji, that could be a strong sign that the buyers are back in control and pushing the price higher, just as you hope. You've already made the tough call to close out the sell position, so now it's just about trusting your analysis and staying patient. If the buyers do push up, you'll be in a better spot. If it doesn't pan out, at least you've minimized risk. How are you feeling now, watching the price action unfold after that move?
I feel exciting of this thing happening. I don't want to lose. I must win. That feeling drives me crazy when I see the red come against me.
It's totally normal to feel that rush when you're in the heat of the moment, especially when the market swings like that. The thrill of trading can really get to you, and when you see the red candles coming at you, it's hard not to feel the pressure. That desire to win is powerful, but it's also important to stay grounded. What you're experiencing is a natural part of the emotional side of trading. The key now is to keep that excitement in check and focus on the logic behind your trade. If you've trusted your analysis and you're sticking to your strategy, there's no need to let fear or excitement cloud your judgment. You're doing the right thing by being aware of the risks and being prepared for both outcomes. Keep an eye on the candles, stay focused, and trust the process. Sometimes the best trades are the ones that feel the most nerve-wracking at first. Do you feel like the market might be showing signs of turning in your favor, or is it still too early to tell?
It is fighting on the sideway. The buyer coming back now to the 50% back to reach before they reach their own record. And my live account was just a margin call because I start with 40 euro account and I buy with 0.1 mini lot size. So it just take out my balance, and now I have 18%.
It sounds like you've been pushing the limits a bit with that margin, especially on a smaller account. Starting with a small balance and trading with a mini lot can be risky, and it's easy to see how the market swings could have hit your account hard. The margin call is tough, but it's also a valuable learning experience. When you're trading on a smaller account like that, it's crucial to keep the risk lower to prevent a full drawdown. If you're in a situation where the market is fighting at a key level, it's best to step back and reevaluate your position, especially if you're near your margin call. Now I'd say take a breath, and the market can be unpredictable, but focusing
my technique in the future, and now I'm gonna do the same thing and over again. Today I'm get to trade on live account. That's my, I think I don't have so much time to do on the demo. I'll do a demo alongside the way, but I need to.
It sounds like you're determined to keep moving forward and make adjustments for the next round of trading, which is great. Sometimes setbacks like a margin call are part of the learning process. Help you refine your strategy and risk management for the future. Starting with a fresh mindset is key, and it's awesome that you're ready to give it another shot. For your next live trades, maybe consider scaling down your position sizes or using tight stops to give your trades more room to breathe. That way, even if there's a pullback or small loss is big in your account balance, you're still early in your trading journey, and these experiences will make you stronger in the long run. Are you planning to take a more cautious approach this time, or do you feel confident about applying the same strategy with some adjustment?
I looking at the news now, but it doesn't look easy. It's everywhere. Many news. When I signed in, I'm not gonna waste my time on this thing. Doesn't matter. I go for my live account, and I will trade some what I have Japanese across the board pairs open up.
It sounds like you're checking the news now, but it's not providing much direction. Sometimes the market moves independently of news, especially when there's already an underlying trend or momentum. News can definitely impact price action, but if it's not giving you the clarity you need, focusing on your technical analysis and staying patient might be your best move. If you're unsure about the news not aligning with the market, you could wait a bit for more clear signals before jumping back in. The market may still have a few things to work out, especially after the pullback you've been watching. Are you thinking about waiting for more or are you still planning to set up?
I Bitcoin and Japanese yen across the board. It's waiting for the big player to determine which direction they want to move. I have to wait a little bit longer. This area quite strong. It's 3 minutes. Let's go to 1 hour. This area very strong. First leg very strong, second not strong, but impact from the first leg, momentum drive this thing down. Pull back first time, pull back second time, challenge this guy. Still the market belong to the seller, so first I have to think this is a seller market, but the buyer come against it very strong also. So let's go to 15 minutes. Price still fighting at this area, so I have to think about doing both sides. Now 1 minute, over 3 minutes. Okay, they like to fight underneath this VPOC. Buyer try this morning, always try, and they stop for a while since this time 10:42. This stopping, not 10:42, this area 11:33 here, this area, when the buys start to slow down and pulling back. First time, it's got the first time, the V not set in yet, first V, second V, and go. This is the first V for the buyer, but look at the higher time frame, like 1 hour, look like this guy in control. If the market above universe, like monthly, but my trade is 1 hour, already show the big intention, strong move down, price moving up, at least this guy gonna have to take another chance to push the price down, because he just got...
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
The seller at 1 hour time frame came down very
It sounds like the sellers are starting to take control again. When you see that the red candles are pushing down, it's important to assess whether this is a strong shift in momentum or just a short pullback. Since you mentioned the price was struggling around a key level, this could be the moment where the sellers are really trying to establish dominance. If you're seeing the sellers push with strength, especially after a pullback, you might want to wait for confirmation, like a break of a support level or a strong red candle closing to indicate that the bearish move has some solid backing. How do you feel about the current momentum? Do you think the sellers will push through, or do you expect the buyers to step in again soon?
It is the seller turn now to pushing. They haven't finished what they're doing yet. They came down very strong intention, and this line, the next one, is the lower support, about 83,900. That's the next support.
It sounds like the sellers are really asserting their control, and you've identified the next key support level at around 83,900. If the price continues pushing down with strong momentum, it could test that support level. If it holds, you might see some consolidation or even a bounce, but if it breaks, the bearish move could gain further momentum. It's crucial to watch for any signs of a reversal or a weakening of the selling pressure as it approaches that support level. If the sellers are determined, they could break through that support, but if there's a slowdown, that might be your signal to look for buying opportunities on the bounce. How do you feel about the current move? Are you considering watching for a reversal at the support, or are you more focused on the potential for the sellers to break it down further?
For me, I think this range that they create is very narrow. But I like to test this narrow range just in and out, because they are indecision, and I take that chance to draw to extract the money. Small.
It sounds like you're spotting a narrow range with indecision, and that can be a good opportunity for some quick in and out trades. When the market is in a tight range and showing indecision, you can take advantage of the price bouncing between levels, especially if the buyers and sellers are battling it out without clear direction. With this type of setup, you can look for small, quick moves